Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you. I'm back, with my hair straightened back how it's supposed to be. Somebody could say nothing in my comment box, because I will comment back. But anyways, I thank y'all for the, I think I had 60 subscribers, 300 views, and 50 likes up. I really appreciate y'all. So now that I got that in one day, I'm trying to hit 100. Oh man, I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by next week, Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. Next week, Wednesday. So y'all can do that for me and get this video views up. But anyways, today I'm gonna tell y'all about
the time I got my nigga snatched.
And that is why I snatch daddies now, cause I don't have time to play with the boys. Snatching daddies may snatch yours. But anyways, let me get right into it. So nobody real name gonna be using this video because I ain't got time. I'm just gonna spare them in their names. So this took place when I was in 8th grade. When I was in 8th grade, I never really talked to nobody, no boys, no none of that. So I finally started talking to this boy. We're gonna call him Eric. So Eric, everything was going smooth by talking to him for about 2 months. Yeah, maybe say 2 months. And we never argued. None of that. It was like smooth sailing. Yeah. So I had this friend named Maria. I'm called Maria. So me and Maria was just getting close, going to the fairs together. She come to my house, get in the pool, stuff like that. Yeah. So me and Maria was pretty cool. This all started at the fair one day, I think. And me and Maria was at the fair, and Eric hit up my celly. He called me, and I was getting on the ride, but she got stopped in front of the line. So I told her to answer the phone and tell him that I'm getting on the ride. I don't know what she said or what she did, but clearly she didn't tell him that I was getting on the ride. She clearly did something she had no business doing. But yeah, I didn't know until later. So we had a regular day there. We went home. We were still friends, still cool. Yeah. So then one day in school, the weekend we went back. I was always on her phone. She always let me use her phone, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever. We was just always swapping phones because we were just that cool, making videos on each other's phone, all that. So Monday came and I asked her, can I see her phone to get on Snapchat? She was like, oh, hold up. So she grabbed her phone and she was like she was deleting stuff. I don't really know, but yeah, she did that. So she was pissing me off because she took forever to give me the phone, so I just told her to forget it. So she's like, okay. So I'm like, okay. So then later that day in school, I asked her again to see her phone. There she go again, deleting stuff. I'm not your mom or your nigga. What you hiding from me? All I asked was to get on Snapchat. So I ain't paying no mind. I didn't even ask. I was just like, okay. Yeah, so I got on her phone. I was like, hey, Snapchat. I'm not really the nosy person to go through messages or anything. My friend business, her business. She want to be up, she can be up. But yeah, so that happened. And then let's say my birthday time. My birthday came around, and I have this other friend named Trinity. Me and Trinity and Marie was getting close, we were real cool or whatever. But Trinity was closer to Marie than she was to me. But all that changed. So for my birthday, I was turning 15, and I had a little get together at my house or whatever, because I'll never do anything big. So I invited Marie and Trinity and a lot of other people, maybe 10 other people. So we're there. I think Trinity was the first person to come, and Marie was like the third person to come. And then when everybody got there, I started introducing everybody to each other. Oh, this is da 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 da. I have to introduce them too, because we all went to school together. So we had a good day. We went to the pool because I stayed in a complex, and my complex had 2 pools. I stayed near a town center, so it had like spas and shops and Dunkin' Donuts, food. And it started getting dark, so around like 10 we went back to my house. And in my room's pretty spacey to fit all of us, and like I'll say maybe 2 people left, and one of those 2 people was Trinity, so she didn't know what happened like afterwards. So everybody else starting to go home, and Marie's still there, one of the 3 people, because I believe we took her home. I don't really know, but Eric called me. So I asked her, I ain't even trying to be bothered. It's my birthday, I ain't trying to cake right now. I'm trying to have fun. So Eric calls me. I answered, being dry, petty, yeah. And like she snatched the phone from me. She's like, "Hey Eric." Okay, well, how are you guys so close? So I asked her, I was like, "Oh, how do you know Eric?" She was like, "Oh, that time we was at the fair and you told me to tell him you was on the ride. We was talking, I got something about your phone." I was like, "Okay." It's like, "So what y'all is to each other?" "Oh, we're best friends." Best friends. So I was like, "Okay, yeah, y'all best friends. Okay, y'all be best friends, whatever, y'all have fun." Knowing me, I'm already petty in my head. I'm like, best friends, yeah, okay. So we go back to school. I walk in the spill out, and like the spill out is like an area like early in the morning where it's hot as the devil's toenail out there. But I walk in there, it's like chairs and seats before you go to class. So I walk over to Marie and I talk to her, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, have you talked to Eric?" She was like, "Yeah, I was texting him, talk to him, this and that, to this and that time." And I'm like, "Oh, he told me he was asleep. So what's tea?" She's like, "Oh, that's my best friend. Maybe he just wanted to talk to me." "You don't have a best friend. I'm your best friend. What? Why didn't you talk to him to talk to me?" But that's when I peeped stuff started getting funky. So, once again I asked her phone. I was like, "Marie, can I see your phone?" This time she told me straight up, "Oh, my phone's dying." Like, how you gonna lie to me and I just looked over your shoulder and your phone's on 100%? Like, if you gonna lie, make the lie like smart, because I don't got stupid written on my forehead, do I? Oh yeah, okay, I don't think so. So I brushed it off. I was like, "Okay, yeah." So I see Trinity, and I'm like, "Trinity, oh, Marie and Eric supposed to be best friends." So Trinity is like, because she already know how Marie is. Well, Trinity takes herself and because Trinity and Marie has a dance period that I don't have. Like, they have a dance period like early on A day, and then on B days they have their dance period with me. So in their dance period, she asks for Marie's phone, and of course Marie give it to her because she's. And Trinity goes through her phone and she sees like the text messages and the call logs. So they be on the phone all night, and I can get a text back. So she tells me, "Oh, okay." So later that day in lunch, I was like, "Marie, I heard you talk to Eric." She was like, "Oh, it's my best friend." I was like, "But best friend doesn't, I love you and I like you," and stuff like that. She was like, "Oh." I was like, "So you talked to Eric?" She was like, "Yeah." And I was like, I talked to Eric. She was like, "Yeah, but y'all wasn't dating, so I just decided to." So I was like, okay. So me, I ain't finna fight over no boy. It's a boy, okay? I can always get played because you see me, huh? Okay. So yeah. So I was like, okay. So I never talked to her again, like petty, real petty dance class, just ignoring her, stuff like that. So it was almost like the middle of the school year. I haven't talked to her since the end of the school year. End of the school year, I was on FaceTime with Trinity. Me and my other friends on FaceTime with Trinity. And out of nowhere, they start fighting. Trinity and Marie. And Trinity fights for me because she was like, "You're real flaky, this and this and that. You don't do stuff like that." And I'm like, "Oh, Trinity, my dog. Like, you really just fought. That wasn't your, but it wasn't, okay." It's like, "Oh, my dog, Trinity, if you watching this, you know who you is." And then they're not Trinity, but yeah. That's about it. So I learned that whores never win. And you don't tell nobody your business, your relationship business, none of that, because that's your business. But 100 subscribers by next Wednesday, maybe, please, thank you. And that's it. I'll be back to snatch y'all titties.
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes